I'm Robert Rosencrans, Chairman of Intelligence Squared, which is an initiative of the Rosencrans Foundation. With me tonight is Dana Wolf, the executive producer of this series of debates. Political conversations are just too rancorous, and that this nation could benefit from a forum for reasoned discussion of key policy issues. Tonight's debate, I think, is addressing issues that for me are very real and which at Intelligence Squared we feel can use some serious enlightenment. First of all, on the science of it. Does science really have the ability to tell us with good degree of reliability what is going to happen to our climate over a 100-year period? And secondly, the economics. This all leads, in effect, to public policies that say we should invest money now for benefits in the future. Well, that always poses the traditional questions of, well, what are the costs? What are the benefits? What are the alternatives? What are the risks of action? What are the risks of inaction? So there are a whole welter of economic aspects that I think hopefully tonight we're going to get some enlightenment on as well. It's now time for me to turn the proceedings over to Brian Lehrer, who's the award-winning host of WNYC's New York Public Radio call-in program, The Brian Lehrer Show. This has been called New York City's most thoughtful and informative talk show by Time Magazine. It covers politics and life, locally, globally. Brian not only holds a master's degree in journalism, but also a master's in public health and environmental studies. So he is very well equipped to lead these proceedings and to introduce the extraordinary group of panelists who are the real stars of tonight's event. Thank you very much.
And Bob, thank you so much. I so personally appreciate your commitment to public discourse at a high level. We need much more of that in this country. I would like to welcome you all formally to the 6th Intelligence Squared US debate. Let me give you a brief rundown of the evening. First, the proposer of the motion will start by presenting their side of the argument. The opposition will follow. Each person will get a maximum of 8 minutes, and we will go back and forth from one side to the other. Second, when all 6 speakers are finished with their opening remarks, I will do some follow-up questioning and open up the floor to brief questions from the audience. And when I say brief, I do mean brief. Third, when the Q&A is complete, each debater will make a final statement not lasting more than 2 minutes per person. And last, after the final closing statement is made, I will announce the results of the audience vote and tell you which side carried the day. Now to introduce the panel. For the motion, author and filmmaker, best known as the author of Jurassic Park and the creator of ER, Michael Crichton. Alfred G. Sloan Professor of Meteorology in the Department of Earth, Atmosphere, and Planetary Sciences at MIT, Richard S. Lindzen. And Emeritus Professor of Biogeography at the University of London School of Oriental and African Studies, Philip Stott. Against the motion, climate scientist at the Union of Concerned Scientists, Brenda Eckwurzel. Climate modeler at the NASA Goddard Institute for Space Studies, Gavin Schmidt. And distinguished professor at Scripps Institution of Oceanography, University of California, San Diego, Richard C.J. Somerville. And that was all very polite. I couldn't tell how many people voted for or against the motion.